I got laid off at the beginning of March 2025 because of the federal spending cuts. I wasn't a government employee, but I was a graphic designer at a creative agency, and we had a lot of federal clients. As a result of the cuts, contracts got put on hold, and we weren't sure when work would resume. So I was let go. It's only been a few months of being unemployed, but at many times, I felt so beaten down. I would feel angry at being let go, and why other people who haven't been at the company as long get to keep their jobs. It made me realize firsthand that there's no such thing as company loyalty. It's always about the bottom line, and that it's just business, and they're just doing what's right for the company. I would tell myself that over and over. Sometimes it would keep my emotions in check, other times not. I realized that losing your job is kind of like mourning the loss of a loved one. At first you're devastated, then angry, and then accepting, and you learn to move on. But after applying to so many jobs and getting so many rejection emails, you start to feel less than, like you're not good enough. Like, damn, is somebody going to notice me? Is someone going to give me a chance? Does no one recognize all the hard work I've put in at my previous employer? When I think these thoughts, it's sometimes hard to come out of it, and I feel so forgotten while everyone else has moved on in their lives with their jobs. So, to help myself get out of this negative funk, I've tried to stay busy with chores around the house. I started gardening again, baking, and cooking more often. I've also gotten weekend chores done during the week, like laundry and cleaning. With all this productivity, sometimes it doesn't feel so bad to be unemployed. I really dig this domesticated life sometimes, and have really gotten into this self-sufficiency, make everything from scratch mindset. Throughout this whole experience, I've also tried to remind myself of gratitude. Gratitude for the simple things in life. I'm extremely grateful for the daily walks with my sweet dog, plenty of food to eat every day, a roof over my head, cuddles with my adorable cat, and of course, the love and support of my wonderful husband. Not everyone has these things, especially when they lose their job, and so I count myself very, very lucky. Even with the extreme roller coaster of emotions, I think this season of life is actually a little gift. I'm very fortunate that my husband still has his job and is supporting us right now. If he didn't, or if I lived alone, I wouldn't have the luxury of waiting for the right job to come about. On the other hand, I'm able to use this temporary period of what seems like stagnation as an opportunity to focus on my personal interests and invest in my creative growth. I'm not really sure how my life will turn out in the next few months, especially because unemployment benefits won't last forever, and I'll have to settle on a job whether it's my first pick or not. But I'm hopeful for good things to come, for myself and anyone else who's in the same boat.